Go through that. What do you think? Before. Okay. Hi, everybody. Just before we start, can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, Shannon. We had a couple of people had kind of mentioned to us at one point that they were interested in attending, but they can't get to these meetings during the day and they wanted the evening meetings. We've tried evening meetings in the past. Not me, but the previous board has tried. The last few boards have tried evening meetings and they have not been successful. So that's why we are doing this virtually, so that if you can attend, great. And if you can't, no problem. But we are posting these. So these meetings are recorded for anyone to be able to watch afterwards. They are stored on our YouTube page. It's just at, the @ NFESPTO on YouTube. So you guys can see our meetings. We also post them on our Facebook page, and there is space for us to hold that. I just want to make sure everyone's aware, and we try to be as inclusive as we can. If you have thoughts, opinions, things you want changed, anything, you could just send an email to the nfespto@gmail.com to respond to our meeting. We're not watching comments and things on the PTO meeting, like YouTube, that gets stored. But if you have some thoughts, please, we would love people to be, feel inclusive and be able to participate. So I just wanted to start with that. This is recording, correct?
Yeah.
Lexi? Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna bring that closer so that they can hear us better.
Sure.
And if you feel too close, just say so and I'll take your spot.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just gonna take down everybody's names. We are putting everybody's name on for our raffle today. Remember, if you win, you get a
$25 Amazon gift card to the teacher or staff member of your choice to spend on their classroom.
We will be posting our minutes later today. We apologize, we did not post our agenda. So I am going to try to email this out real fast, but I will have it so that you guys know our new business and that kind of thing. Christine, do you want to start our meeting today?
I do.
Great.
Love to. All right, so I think everybody knows who we all are. Let's go through that again. New business membership is still coming in, which is great. As of the printing or creating of this agenda, we have 235 families with about $6,000 raised, which is awesome. Our apparel, which we're super excited for, did really, really well. We made over $3,000 in profit on that with almost 372 items sold, which is fantastic. Our school is going to look great walking around that stuff. The arrival date, because we have so many items, it's just pushed back a little bit. We're hoping for the week of this.
Yeah.
17th.
Yep.
So it says the 27th on here, but that was miscommunication with the vendor. We're hoping to have it all sooner than that. The scarecrows are up and they look awesome. Thank you, Liz and Michelle. They're throughout town, around by the senior center, the center of town. Thank you to Stephanie Petrino for painting all the faces. They came out great. And thank you to the thrift shop in town, who donated a ton of clothes for the lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, most of that.
Fright Night. We are so close to Fright Night, which is crazy. It's next
Saturday.
the 18th. Last day for ticket sales is Friday the 10th. We still need volunteers, so please, 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 anybody that hasn't signed up, please please sign up. We need people in the hallways. We need people running games. We need people to scare in the haunted house. We need people to be tour guides in the haunted house. It's a lot of fun. We need volunteers at like 3:30 and then they help with dismissal. So you can hopefully leave by 7. It's a lot of fun. So please consider volunteering. Yeah, and even if your kid is not coming to Fright Night and you just love Halloween, or you want to get your volunteer hours in, or just come, because it's fun.
What about, yeah,
I think we're
good.
Yeah. at the moment. I think we're good. Playground equipment, go for it.
First, I want to thank the Ribner family. Ashley is a mom in the district and her husband works at BSN Sports. I apologize if I'm messing that up. We will send a formal thank you, but they donated the largest amount of brand new, beautiful equipment that we could hope for. And the kids are really excited. So they have, yeah, I'm gonna show you a picture of it. Their daughter Harper is in kindergarten. She gave me permission to share, but this is a picture of the equipment that they had donated to the community, to the school, so that, I think you guys see. But so we thank the Ribner family very much for their donation, and we will send a formal thank you. The kids have a ton of equipment now. With that, we are waiting on the playground to be completed. They're doing the weight test, so everything's done. But now they have to make sure that the ground has settled appropriately. There's like a bounce test and a weight test, and they're doing those over the next 2 weeks. So that should be completed by next Friday. We are waiting for the company to power wash the blacktop, because once that's done, we will be painting hopscotch and Foursquare on the pavement. Obviously we have a lot of rain, so that's probably gonna help a bit, but if the tests that they do come back and they're not appropriate and they need to alter things, they're gonna come back and alter things before the kids are allowed to get on the playground. We are hoping to get the kids back on the playground by the 1st of November. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I think that was kind of the goal, was to be back on the playground by November 1st. We have the shades being installed, but we have to wait for the weight test to be done. Once that weight test is done, then the company who is Apex and with others,
Connecticut Foundation.
and Connecticut Foundation are being hired by the PTO, definitely at a discounted price. So we thank them for that. They're gonna be coming in and installing the shades for us. We will see how it goes when we open the boxes, because they've been stored here for quite some time. So we are hoping that's going to go over well. And now the kids, once summer hits, obviously now they don't want the shade, but in the summer, spring, summer, when it gets really hot, it'll be nice for the kids to be outside. So we are working on that. Anything else, anyone on playground?
The auction,
Yeah,
the Amber Room, March 21st.
you told them, yay! None of you told my friends. This has been secret, top secret.
The contract signed, we can talk now. Yeah, March
Yeah.
21st, at the Amber Room, so it's nice and full. It's gonna be one price for the ticket for, dinner, open bar. We're looking to hire a band. That's in the works also. Theme is TBD still.
Yeah.
Save the date. And again, anyone that has any connections to anything to donate for prizes would be greatly appreciated.
I actually got some feedback on prizes today that I'll have to share. Last week, so.
Good.
that's exciting.
It is.
We have a call with the band at 11:30 today, so hopefully that works out. This is something, so I think that's on our own thing.
Monthly newsletters coming. Yeah.
We have laser tag in November. We are waiting to post and save the date and open up ticket sales because we are focused on Fright Night right now, but I would say in the next 2 weeks, we will start posting. But please, if you have not already saved the date for Saturday, November 15th, save the date because that is our awesome laser tag event. It is going to be at the middle school, high school, old gymnasium. They will have, it'll be indoors. They will have bunkers and things set up. They are gonna have a glow event in there as well, so that the kids, it'll be illuminated, it'll be fun. We will, for our younger students, they're not wearing the equipment like you're at Thrills or the Cave. It is like a headband and a arm band, and they have blasters, so it's way more inclusive for the younger kids. But we really want, there's such a large population of our kids that might be intimidated by a lot of noise, a lot of kids, funky lights. So our first session will be a little bit more lit. It won't be so dark. It'll be I obviously don't have middle schoolers. We will illuminate the room a little bit better. And we'll keep the noise and volume down, just so that any of our students who might feel that overstimulation from all the light and sound will be allowed to participate. If their parents need to participate with them for that reason, we will allow them to accompany them in there. They won't be wearing the equipment, but they can, walk through the game space with them. Then for the second session that we'll be offering, that second session will be, 3rd through 5th grade, and anyone ELC to 2 that feels comfortable with their kid going into a more a darker, louder, probably more exciting and slightly aggressive space, will be able to participate in that. I think the times that we're kind of working around are 11 to 3. We are still, finalizing those times. We are working on some fun neon merchandise that we might be selling, but we'll update everybody on that as we get closer. But with everyone's Thanksgivings and Friendsgivings and turkey trots, try to hold that November 15th date. Because that's approaching. Magnet and stickers.
Yes, we've had requests to purchase magnets and stickers. We will have them available for sure during the book fair, during conferences, in early November. And then we're just looking to see potentially coming in during a lunch period of the day. And we will be calling on volunteers to help with that, so that we're not here all day. That date is TBD.
Yeah.
Sensory hallway. Sarah Sanborn here at the school has asked us to look into purchasing or helping her purchase a sensory hallway, potentially for both schools. It's essentially stickers that can go on the ground and on the walls to help the kids focus and move about the hallway in a calmer manner. We're going to talk to her after the meeting to see what's involved, what the costs are, how many she'd like, and then we'll put that to a vote at our next meeting.
I know a lot of the classrooms do movement breaks for any of the parents who aren't familiar. The movement breaks in the classroom might be a yoga video or a Danny Go kind of video in the classroom on the smart board. But I think moving from one space to the other in the building also helps to have, it's, you know, zigzags or loops, and there's different numbers and things where they put like a hopscotch for 2 feet and then 1 foot, so those stickers will help for the kids to hopefully, you know, get that sensory input that they might need. I know they talked a lot about wall push-ups and things like that, so Christine's gonna meet with them today, and then we'll follow back up, you know, at the most.
Parliamentary?
Oh, yeah, we're, gotten a lot of. Haven't gotten a lot of submissions, which I'm a little surprised about, but I think somebody said that's normal.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like the room moms, if you like have a Halloween party or whatever coming up and you can just check in with your teacher and remind them to submit for it, but
When is the deadline for us?
it's November 30th. But I'll do a second round after that.
Yeah, so they'll do, if you wanna get paid before the holiday, November
Okay.
30th, if you wanna get paid in
Because
January.
we might not do a December meeting.
Right.
But then, and then at the end of this month, I'm gonna send out a reminder email, but I've only gotten like 7, so.
Yeah, you'll get them like, and 17 questions, right?
Really?
Would
Yeah.
you?
Is that the due date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For brains.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Mention it.
Okay, treasure report.
But they
Shannon,
are. They are.
Shannon's
Okay.
not here.
I was just, that's why I was confused, I was like, well, maybe I should have a trickle instead of flowing in, would have been the
That's why I
better.
was confused, I thought I missed something, sorry.
Yeah, no,
Um,
good.
Shannon's not here, so we'll just quickly go over the
Yeah.
treasurer's report. We have an opening bank balance of $44,000. We've got money in deposits from PTO membership and Fright Night for the past month. Some after-school programs gave us our portion of our profit from a specials camp over the summer. And I think the preschool camp was. The Made Speccy Crafts also deposited there. Sticker Mule, the Spiritware refund was the $14.80 because we are tax exempt, so they refunded the tax from our first order. Withdrawals, our storage space that keeps our Fright Night. We're potentially looking into a new space at a cheaper cost for that. The Spiritware stickers and apparel, that was to purchase some shirts, so we had samples. The classroom membership drive was the gift cards that we gave to the winning classrooms, spiritual supplies, our deposit for Fright Night and the Sweetheart Dance DJ, the silent auction deposit, and the laser tag deposit. Pretty self-explanatory, but if anyone has any questions, please feel free to reach out.
I am going to actually bring this, Shannon, I'm so sorry. However, Winter Wonderland, Shannon gave me a write-up of what she had planned with, I believe, Amber, Amber Dickens, is gonna be her co-chair. So they have put together what they were planning. Now, we reached out to Danielle, the past president. You know, I think you guys had something like 200 last year that were scheduled for, Winter Wonderland, but she said in every year before that, it was about 400. So she said to anticipate about 400 people. Our budget for that event is $2,500. Shannon ended up finding a legitimate.
Yeah.
Yep. Red suit, white hair, individual to attend. And they got quotes and would like to do the prismatic magic show, which is like a laser light show, all holiday themed. We
Is that
would,
the same one that appeared?
yeah. So it would be 2 separate sessions for the prismatic magic show, and that's $1,448. The red suit person would be $300. And then she was thinking that they would just serve hot chocolate cookies. The cookies were gonna be $161 from Costco for 400 people. They're gonna do the reindeer food, decorations. They wanna do a letter to Santa station with a box. But they want to purchase a big red, like, armchair for the event, and she found someone who's selling it on, Facebook Marketplace for $20 in Patterson.
Oh.
So she was like, I'm gonna just go get that. It'll be like a comfy chair for him and, you know, for the kids, it'll look great.
I have a giant mailbox,
Oh,
like
awesome.
this giant Christmas mailbox, I jumped off my mother-in-law last year for Christmas, and I said, you go. What do you do?
All right, I know,
So
Bob.
conditioned.
It's like giant.
Um, Okay, with the things that they have planned so far. The budget was $2,500, the laser show would be just under 1,500, Santa 300, and the cookies are 150. So they're right now at a $1,900 price. That does not include the Santa chair of $20. They're gonna ask for donations of pre-lit Christmas trees. You do. All right, so we have trees. The hot chocolate, she reached out to Chartwells to see if we can get that purchased through them.
It's really cheap to just buy the Walmart.
Yeah, I think the consensus is that they wanted the milk hot chocolate instead of the water hot chocolate, which has been,
You could just put milk in the hot chocolate.
and then we could buy it ourselves, yes. But I think if it was done, you know,
We're not.
it was about the same amount of money for us to go and buy the ice cream last year than getting it through Chartwell, so. If we could done it, we don't profit, probably would be easier. She's just pricing it out. Reindeer food is not included in that, and then the decorations, and craft kind of things. So her mention to me is that's $600 that she has left. If we had to increase the budget of the 2,500 slightly over, is it something that we would consider doing? I told her that she's gotta gather the rest of the numbers and amounts, and then we can vote on that, but,
The bylaw say you can go over by 10% anyway.
okay,
10%
so.
was under- It was either 5 or 10, Danielle and I had, talked about it quite frankly. So you don't even have to have a vote as long as it's within.
I think it was.
And that's $250 over, but I think the budget previously, before we had done the budget for this year, was about $3,000. And one of the things that we had a conversation about is Winter Wonderland's goal is not to be a fundraiser. This is literally to bring an event to the families and try to cover our costs, right? So if we do have to go over, it is my personal opinion, even if we had to go to 3,000, that we should be able to do so. So that we can, you know, bring a really great event, because I think, you know. Even with talking with administration, it was like, are we gonna do this event again? You know, I think if they're gonna do the magic show, the laser show with all of the holiday music, it might be something new to do. And with last year, I would think that we just wanna get people excited about returning, just because I think a lot of people didn't come after the magician blew us off.
Yeah.
So we want to get people excited about returning and knowing, hey, this is gonna be a great family event and come out, so. I'm just laying it out there. Does anyone have any opinions or disagreements about, not that we're gonna vote on it now, but increasing the budget for this event, you know, maybe by $500 to above our 10%.
We also need to keep in mind that costs are higher than they have been in previous years, so that's definitely playing a factor, a big factor.
Yeah.
Food has increased, drinks have increased, hot chocolate's going to increase, so keep everything, but keep that in mind when we're thinking about it.
Yep.
When things are pricier.
I think the kids really get excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every year my
Really
kids
like
want to do the reindeer.
Yeah.
It's one of their favorite things to do.
And I am not a decor person. Shannon very much is, and I think that really becomes a special thing for the kids to
Yeah.
walk in.
It's exciting.
Everything's decorated.
It's pretty and magical.
Yeah.
does bring something to it.
Yeah, so, we'll vote on it when the time comes, but, on behalf of Shannon, she wanted to plant a seed of possibly increasing that budget a little bit to make it a little bit better, so. And with the fundraising that we've done, being that she's treasurer, she's like, you have the ability to do this. If that's how we wanna allocate our funds. And it's a special time of year for all of us, so. Anyone have any opinions? Anybody on the Zoom have anything that they'd like to share, say, ask? No, alright. Anyone here have anything? Public comment?
Gonna go to upcoming events.
Sorry, yes, upcoming events are on here. Today's our PTO meeting. We have Fright Night on the 18th. The kids will have Extreme Science, which is a school assembly that Christine had found, so that they'll be coming in on October 28th. We do have half days for conferences. Can somebody pull up the dates?
November 5th to the 7th.
And then November 15th for laser tag, so. Those are our October and November events.
We have Charleston Wrap also coming up in November. That's the wrapping paper that's gonna be going out November 10th.
I'm sorry,
Charleston Wrap, November 10th.
Yes.
Through the 21st. It runs for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yep. That stuff is really great. My mother-in-law keeps asking when we're doing wrapping paper again.
Good rap.
It is. We have our November meeting is the 12th, the Rebel Day is the 7th.
Yeah, can you mention the Rebel Day? Just remind people what it is.
Sure, so the Rebel Day is when they have a whole school morning meeting. And that's when everyone's supposed to wear their Rebel gear. I think that may be district wide, I don't know, I think I got a notification from my middle schooler, I don't know, maybe not. But anyway,
Yeah, we did,
I don't know if it was the district tests or, I don't know. Anyway,
but it was in the middle school too. Like,
so wear your red, white and blue. Hopefully we'll have our apparel in, so everybody can wear that on the next Rebel Day. And they should be doing awards for the Rebel. Do you know if they are doing that yet?
We're getting out this Thursday.
Yeah, we purchased the little vinyl sticker, or no, vinyl stickers. Anyway, the same stickers that we are selling with the different logo, they're supposed to be given out with a certificate to the students that are embodying the Rebel Pride message. So hopefully that will start next time.
Your kids will be coming home. So when the apparel is delivered, it's gonna be delivered in a box per classroom with all of the orders in that box. That bag will be handed to your child and they will be coming home with it. When we have a date a little bit closer to that happening, we will let everyone know. For me personally, with the amount of stuff that we got, I don't want my kids taking the bus and having to lug that on the bus and that kind of thing, so we will let everyone know. That way, if you choose to pick your kid up that day, so you don't have to have them sent home on the bus with all of the brand new apparel that will probably get opened on the bus, would probably be something you might want to do. So we'll let everyone know as we get closer. We're just waiting on the company to tell us that.
Did do another apparel assembly there.
Yes.
Last year, I know there's just two drivers.
Yeah.
Effective that they were.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do another one. I think we're gonna wait to see what everyone gets, what their thoughts are, what they want next time. We were thinking of doing it for the holidays, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to have that turnaround time. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like there's some fun accessory items that we could do too. It's just, yeah, we don't know. If there aren't certain minimums met, they do away with that entire order. So if you, let's say we did hats with the beanie hat, not for this, for the next one. If we did like the pom-pom winter hats, you know, and then everybody ordered and only 2 people ordered that and there was a 15 minimum, they canceled those orders. So we just have to figure out if there's any items that somebody's like dying for that they really wanted. Please share that with us because, you know, we'd love to know what you thought was missing. And then we'll probably do one in the spring that will do more, you know, tank tops and shorts and, you know, summer driven equipment or, apparel. All good?
Good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna make a motion to approve the meeting minutes. I don't know if everyone here has had a chance to read over them from last month. All in favor? Great, meeting minutes. There we go. All right, can you pull one for me?
Pull them out, well,
Pull one, pick it up for me?
No, we appreciate it because we just want.
Minutes, yeah. Also, everybody change their date on your agenda. I made it tight now. Not
Jessica D. Thank you.
That's all right.
Right.
Jessica D. Jessica D. Jessica D.
Yep, right there. Just Delver.
Who would she like?
Jessica, can you hear us? Jessica, can you tell us, you won the raffle?
Okay.
So can you tell us who you'd like to donate your $25 Amazon gift card to and we'll drop it off to them?
Miss Wright?
Awesome. We'll drop that off now and we'll
Thank
let
you.
her know you had donated it to her. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Anyone else on here have any questions? All right, anybody here? All right, that's our meeting. Thanks everybody for coming. We look forward to seeing you next month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the bell.
On the one side.
When did it close? Friday.
Um,
Yes.
I really should be-
Oh, wait.